Are you comfortable? Okay. So it's our first episode. What do you want to talk about?
I think a lot of people talk about the mistakes or how horrible boys are in relationships. I think very
'Cause
few
they are.
they are, but there are very few who talk about the mistakes girls make in a relationship.
That's true. We make a lot of them.
We aren't perfect.
Nope.
Not at
So you
all.
want to talk about that? How about let's do the top 10 mistakes a girl makes when she gets into a relationship.
When she gets into a relationship and just throughout the
So
phases
top
of
10
different
so top-
relationships.
You want to do top 10 mistakes a girl makes in
Yeah.
a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Okay. So I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. I think I haven't ever done this, but I know a lot of people who have. A girl gets too serious too soon. Too soon.
I find myself doing that. I do that. If I see somebody I really like,
I mean, you're already thinking of marrying the guy. Okay,
oh,
think
our
about
kids are
it.
gonna look so cute. I will live there.
I mean, there's no issue in thinking about it, but don't open your mouth and tell the guy.
That's true.
You're just gonna scare him off.
You have to save that kind of stuff for your crazy best friend.
Yeah, true. Okay, guys, I hope you can see us, and I hope this. If you
Yeah.
don't like the frame or the lighting, please let us know, because this is our first video, so we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
So
So
it comes to lighting and the framing. Okay. So
that's
yeah.
number one. So don't get too serious too
Too
soon.
soon. No.
So what do you think would be getting too serious too soon?
I think
Making plans for like a month later?
making plans for a month later, and
Inviting someone on a road trip too soon?
yeah, inviting someone to just a road trip, a vacation, or a friend's party. I think even that's too
A
much.
friend's party isn't that bad.
No, I think if you've gone on one date,
One date, yeah.
1 or 2 dates, just keep it simple.
Also depends on no. I think I disagree with that. Because what if you meet a guy and then he's really nice, you guys hit it off, and then you have like a friend's event coming up, and you say, hey, do you want to go with me to this event?
Yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I think I would take it really slowly, because I know how guys get scared, and believe me, it's not only us who just contemplate things in their head, it's even them. So to you it might just be something simple as, dude, I'm just calling him to come join me for like a party, but to him it's like, you know how complicated they are? They are actually really complicated creatures. And this I say because I have been in a very long relationship, and so has she. So we've understood how the male psyche works, and
Kind of.
yeah, kind of. We're still figuring our way out.
Okay,
Anyways,
so your top one is don't get too serious too soon. What's
Yeah.
the next one?
I think the next one, you go. I'm still thinking which is my next one, the next big one.
For me, it's don't pretend to be something you're not. Don't look at me. Okay, I do
That's
that.
a good one.
I do that for the longest time. I wouldn't eat because I'm a really messy eater. So if I'm eating something, you'll know what I ate for lunch, because I'll have like, if I have like a Subway, I'll have mustard and
Mayo.
mayo,
Everything, all
you
the
know what
dressing.
sauces I like, and I like Southwest, and I like the Southwest and the mayo and a little bit of olive oil, by the way. But you can guess that even if I didn't tell you, you'd be able to guess it by the stains on my jeans and my t-shirts. So don't pretend to be something you're not. I never ate for the longest time. My first date with my ex-boyfriend was we went out for a movie, so it was a movie date, and I didn't even get popcorn, and that is how shy I was. And I eat a lot of popcorn. Like I will go through like 2 tubs
And
and
just
go
the
for like
opposite.
my neighbor's popcorn. Like even sometimes even if I don't know them. No, kidding. But I didn't eat, and I never would go out without like having some amount, like something on my face, like
But that's
some
okay.
makeup.
I think that's okay.
But
I
for
mean,
8 months,
No, I mean, that's okay. The makeup part of it is fine. I think every girl should look presentable till the last day of each relationship, because I think that's the mistake girls do. That would be my second. That would actually be my second. The one mistake we do is we get so comfortable in our skin with a guy that we've been with for a really long time that we just turn from this diva to like you say, like a hobo. They come over and we are just in our sweatpants and we're just in our PJs, no makeup on, maybe not had a bath, just like that, lying around. And I think it just somehow it just kills a guy's want to take you out, to be with you, to show you off, to take you along with his friends.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean obviously because you get so comfortable with someone that you don't
Yeah.
feel the need to like dress up for him anymore.
For me, it's definitely be yourself. When it comes to like your personality, don't pretend to be something you're not. And this definitely goes for like young girls that are dating someone,
Yeah.
and you don't get pressured into smoking pot or drinking or doing something you don't want to do. Everything's fine in moderation. Everyone experiments. I've experimented. She's experimented. Everyone's tried drinking and going out with friends and everything, and just make sure you're doing it when you want to do it because you want to know what it's like, not because a guy is telling you to do it and because you feel like you just look cooler if you do it. That's what I say. Don't get pressured into doing something and always be yourself.
So that's yours, and then mine would
And
be
that goes for stuff in the bed.
okay. So mine would be what did, I actually already gave you my second.
Yeah.
It
So
would be
I'll go. I thought of one. Don't. It depends on from person to person, but according to me, with what I've realized in my experience with guys, don't have sex. Not within the first. Definitely not. Don't do the whole 3 date rule thing. Unless, of course, you enjoy it and you feel like you want to do it, then you do it. But don't do it because you think he's expecting you to do it. I waited 8 months with my first relationship. I waited 8 months, and trust me, it was so much better. My rule now is unless he's my boyfriend, unless he's officially asked me to be in a relationship with him, I'm not going to have sex, and I'm not going to stay over either. Because let's face it, you guys, you can't just stay over at a dude's house and then you're just being a tease. So it's
Yeah.
like you're giving him an inch and he's gonna grab a mile, and you can't just stay over and be like, oh, it's fine, nothing happened. No, don't do that. What do you think?
So your next thing would be
Take it really slow
Slow.
in the sex department.
okay. My thing would be okay. This goes for I think girls who've passed the phase of casual dating and have entered into the serious phase. Okay, I think the one mistake we do is we totally forget our where our dignity and our self-esteem lies. Totally, it becomes like it does not exist. I have made this mistake.
I have.
You know what, in that moment, in that uh, those when you're feeling those crazy emotions, it could be a fight, it could be a breakup, it could be anything. It's basically some sort of disagreement with your partner, and what happens in that momentary thing of like just trying to save your relationship or trying to still be in the good side of of him and like trying to be in his good books, we just forget that we have an identity, we have opinions, um, we are our own individual, and we totally become Mr. X's girlfriend. So
Don't compromise.
yeah, do not compromise. And
But how do you do it when you're? It's because we're talking about it now because we're not in relationships, at least nothing serious, and we've seen how our past behavior. But how do you deal with that when you're in the relationship?
yeah, I think
Because when I'm in the relationship, I'm not going to be listening to what you're saying right now. I'm
Exactly.
just going to be like, fuck you, I'm calling him 60,000 times until he picks up my phone. And if he
Right.
doesn't pick up my phone, I'm going to stalk him on Skype, then I'm going to stalk him on Facebook, and then I'm going to email
she's
him.
actually done this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's my psyche. That's what I'm thinking when that's
I
happening.
completely understand, and girls and like people listening to me right now, they're going to be like, you know what she's saying makes sense. It's always like that. What you're saying makes sense, but I just cannot get my heart to do that. I cannot get my heart to let go. Okay, the best way to do this, I feel, is
Distract yourself.
best way. Your best friend, if you're close to your mom, if you're close to your cousins, if you're whoever you're really close to other than your partner, the minute you feel the urge to call him 20,000 times or stalk him or do whatever you feel is wrong and you shouldn't be doing that and you're compromising with your self-esteem, call a friend.
I used to do that with you.
Yeah, I am.
But just make sure your friend is not just as crazy as you are, like this one over here, and says, "Come, let's call him. Let's do it." Make sure you have. Okay, I always forced you to do it, but you did it. Make sure your best friend. Tell your best friend. Warn her
right.
beforehand and say, "Hey, I'm going through this in my life. I think I might go like a little overboard.
Ballistic.
Can you make sure I don't call him or I
Yeah.
don't do this after a certain amount of time or a certain amount of missed
Right.
calls that I leave him or a certain amount of like voicemails or texts or whatever." So make sure your friend knows to stop you
I'll tell
and
you
doesn't like
why.
join in.
Yeah, I'll tell you why though, okay? Because we girls, when we get into this relationship which turns serious, we just see the good side of the guy, okay?
And
I'm
I'm talking too much. Our video is going to be too long.
No, let it be long.
It doesn't let you upload it on YouTube.
Of course,
We're
it
going to
does.
have to do 2 parts.
How long is one part supposed to be?
Do you want to carry this over to the next? We'll do like part 2. Okay, you guys, this is going to be part 1. So I think we've done like 5.
Yeah.
5. So we have 5 more to go,
Yeah.
and then we're going to continue this in part 2.
Wait, which are the 5?
Oh, you want to recap it?
Yeah.
Okay. The first one, you go.
I forgot what I said.
This is
No,
just
wait.
so profound.
No. I said, I'll tell you the ones I remember. Don't get too comfortable too
Okay.
soon. Right? You said don't. I said take it slow. Don't scare off the guy. That was my number
Don't
one.
get too serious too quick.
Yeah. Then you said take it slow with sex.
Take it slow with sex, and don't. And I said don't pretend to be something you're not.
And then I said hold on to that self-esteem. Yeah.
5, yeah. So
5.
we have 5 more coming up.